Namaste everyone. Welcome you all to class 30 of Samskritasri Pathamala 3. We were doing Sandhis. We'll continue the Sandhi learning today. Prarthana. Shuklam Baradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vikmopashantaye Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Jnananandamayam Devam Nirmalasphटिकाकृतिम् Adharam Sarva Vidyanam Hayagrivam Upasmahe Saraswati Namastestu Veena Pustakadharini Hamsavahanam Arudhe Vidyadanam Kurushvame Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Om Namo Narayanaaya Om Namah Shivaya. So I was told that we had omitted the sentences of the sad dhatu with upasargas. So I thought we will just complete that before going ahead with sandhis. So sad, seed. If somebody wants to try the meanings, you can do that. Usha Divate Bhagini.
Namaskara Bhagini, Suprabhatam.
Suprabhatam.
Sad Seedati.
Just give me a minute. Ram Ram Bhagini.
Ram Ram Bhagini. Like exhausted, crying.
Yes. So is ruined, dejected or exhausted. Seedati.
Seedati.
Pra-seedati.
Pra-yoga sad. Prasidati. Happy.
Is pleased, yes.
Pleased.
So prasidati is happy or is pleased. So usually pra, when it is added, it augments the meaning of the dhatu. Here it gives a contrary meaning.
Ava yoga sad. Avasidati.
It should be avasidati. Ava prasidati also is the same.
Oh. Why do we add pra then?
It should have had here avapra, or it should have had just avasidati. Both are the same. So we can. What is the meaning of avasidati?
Avasidati is tired.
Same. Yes. So exhausted or becoming a lack of energy.
So there is two upasargas, ava and pra.
Yes.
Viyogaha sad. Viyogaha sidati.
Here, when it is followed by, when ikara is followed by sad, like if the upasarga has an ikara, then it becomes sha. So, vishidati.
Vishidati.
So, vishidati, despairs. So, Arjuna Vishada Yoga.
Yoga.
That Vishada.
Nisad. Again, Nishidati iti.
Yes. Nishidati.
Like sits.
This has sits. This has an unconnected meaning, which is to sit down or rest upon.
Asad. Asad. Asidati.
Correct.
Approaches. Ud yoga sad. Then it becomes ut. Ut sidati.
Yes. Ut sidati. Meaning to get ruined. Ut sidati. I think Gita shloka is there. Utside yorime lokaha. So utsida is to get ruined.
False kind of thing?
Sorry?
False? Like a...
No, it gets ruined, destroyed. So falls into ruin. Samyak Bhagini. Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavada.
So the sentences for the Sada Dhatu we had omitted. I will also include the slides. In the 26th lesson, I think. So I will include those slides. Somebody can try the translation as well. Janvi Satish.
Ram Ram.
Namaste.
Panke Lagnaha Mrigaha Sidati. So Panke is something like slush or mud.
Yes. Yes.
So the deer or the animal which is stuck in the mud or slush is exhausted, or it weeps.
It despairs. So the deer stuck in the mire despairs.
So Mrigaha cannot mean an animal?
It can. It can mean both.
Okay, thank you. So Mahantam Bharam Vahan Vrishabhaha Sidati. So Vrishabhaha is bull. The bull which bears a great load is exhausted.
Is exhausted. Here it means exhausted.
Kusumitam Udyanam Drishtva Manaf Prasidati. So the mind is pleased on seeing a flowering garden.
Uttam. My mind is pleased seeing the Manaf Prasidati. It can be anyone's mind. My mind is pleased seeing the garden in bloom.
Hanumantam Agatam Drishtva Ramaha Prasidati. Seeing Hanuman's arrival, Rama is pleased.
Seeing that Hanuman has come, Rama is pleased. Samyak Uttam. Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavada.
Amita Bhargava Bhagini. We can't hear you. Ram Ram.
Ram Ram Bhagni.
Ram Ram Bhagini.
Sita Dure Ravana Grihe Ruddha Iti Ramaha Nishidati. Sita far away in Ravan's house. Ramaha.
Ruddha. What is Ruddha?
Unhappy.
Not Roditi. This is not the Kta Pratyaya of the crying, Roditi. This is Ruddha, Runadhi, or to stop. She is stopped, Karmani Prayoga. So she is like held captive in Ravana's palace. Ruddha is to be stopped or blocked or to be held captive.
Captive in Ravana's
place.
Palace. And Rama is in despair.
Vishidati, he feels sad. So Rama worries that Sita is held captive at faraway Ravana's palace.
Hanumata Ashwasthaha Ramaha Vrikshamule Nishidati. By Hanuman's Ashwasthaha. Ashwasthaha would be
Shwasiti. So Ashwasthaha means one, if he has been consoled by Hanuman. Rama has been
Rama who's being consoled by Hanuman
or reassured is a better word here.
And who's sitting on the trees, the mule, the roots of the tree, and is sorrowful. Sorrowful Rama, who's consoled by Rama, who's consoled by Hanuman, sits under the tree.
Rishidati sits. So he sits under the tree because he has been now he is encouraged because of Hanuman's words.
Ravanasya dushcharitena tasya kulam eva utsidet iti vibhishanaha abhibhet. Because of Ravana's bad character, his total family lineage falls into ruin. Utsidet falls into ruin.
Utsidet is which lakara?
It is Vidiving.
So it may fall into ruin.
It may fall into ruins. Thus, Vibhishan warns Abhibhet.
Vibheti is to fear. So he feared.
Yes.
Because of Ravana's misconduct, his entire race would get ruined. Thus fears Vibhishana. Samyak Bhagini, Uttamam. Dhanyavada. Rajani Bhargava Bhagini. So the sentences are, the sentences are those. Do you know the Maheshwara Sutras?
No, Bhagini. I have not.
You can read it. No problem. You can read it once. It's just to become familiar with this. It is nice to know. So you can read it once.
A, E, Un, Rik, Eong, I, Ouch, Haya, Varat, Lan, Yang, Mang, Yamana, Nadanam, Chabha, Jabhai, Ghadhadash, Jabagadadash, Khafa Chatata, Khafa Chatat, Tachatat, Va, Kapai, Shashasar, Hal.
The reluk it is. There is you don't hear a repa or a rikara in l. So reluk. It is more of a L sound than R. The second sutra. Reluk.
Relic. It should be
No, there is no repa there. It is just l.
Reluk. Relic.
Reluk.
Relic.
Yes. Samyak. Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavad.
Anyone knows the Maheshwara Sutras? Try. And Marie Bhavini?
I can read them.
Sure, read.
Ayun, Luk, Eon, Ayouch, Hayavarat, Lun, Nama, Nyama, Ganam, Nyama, Nama, Nam, Jhabai, Ghadadash, Jabagadash, Khapha Chatha Khapha Chatha Chatatav
Correct.
Kapai Shashasar Hal.
Samyak. Dhanyavada.
May I
Yes,
something?
yes.
There was an explanation about the second her. Why is it coming twice? But I forgot. Once is
Yes.
Hayavarat and the last in the
Hal.
in the last Hal. Yes.
Yes. So ha is Amritu Vyanjana. So it comes along with ya, va, ra, and la once. It is also a Mahaprana Varna. You pronounce it with more breath. So it is with sh, sh, s, as well. Whereas the other three, sh, sh, sa, are karkasha vyanjanas. They are hard consonants.
Okay. Thank you.
So while making the pratyaharas, it is convenient to have hakara both along with yavarana as well as with sh, sh, sa.
Okay.
Dhanyavada.
Thank you. Dhanyavada.
So we were doing we completed Ach Sandhi and we started the Apavadas of the Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. We completed the Savarna Dirgha Sandhi in lesson 90 and we started the Apavadas to the Savarna Dirgha, and then we saw a few more Ach Sandhis like Guna and Vriddhi. Now there are some questions. I will first take them and then we will proceed further. What kind of a word is kusumitam? Kusumitam is with flowers. Kusumaha. So it is a kta pratyaya. And the dhatu is one which is like a nama dhatu. So kusumati maybe. So I'm not sure about the dhatu. Or it could be a kusumayate. I have to check that. But then kusumitam means in bloom. It has many plants with flowers. Ruddha, karmani dhatu, is it similar to the upasarga yukta nirundhi? Yeah. So runadhi is the dhatu, rudha dhatu. And this is the rudhyate, the karmani lat lakara. And ruddha is the pratyaya of the karmani prayoga. Is ha both for mridu and karkasha? It cannot be for mridu and karkasha. Akara is a mridu vyanjana. But along with the sh, sh and sa, it is a ushma varna. It is a mahaprana varna. So it is combined along with that as well. Okay. What is Prakriti Bhava? If no change happens in the vowels, how is it still a Sandhi? Yes, exactly. So you should not say Prakriti Bhava Sandhi. That will be a misnomer. You should say it is Prakriti Bhavaha or it is Sandhehe Abhavaha. There is absence of Sandhi even though conditions exist. Even though Samhita is there, even though the conditions are satisfied, we refrain from doing Sandhi. What is the difference between Samhita and Sandhi? Samhita is just closeness of pronunciation. When two letters are pronounced close to each other, they are said to be in Samhita. Whereas Sandhi is if because of such closeness and because conditions are fulfilled, certain changes in the varnas happen, then we call it a Sandhi. I hope it is clear. So now let's quickly revise the apavadas and the guna and vriddhi sandhis and move on to the other new sandhis and ach or the swara sandhis. For a list of words, though savarna dirgha sandhis conditions are satisfied, the sandhi itself does not happen. We saw the list of shakandvadi gana. Shakandhu, where shaka and andhuhu gives shakandhuhu and not shakandhuhu. We say that a pararupa has happened. The latter akara alone stays. So it is pararupa. Karkandhuhu instead of karkandhuhu. Simantaha instead of simantaha, when it specifically means partition of hair. When it means boundary, you can still say Simantaha. Kulata is it refers to an unchaste woman, whereas any lady who goes from one house to the other may be called Kulata. Sarangaha is a deer, or a specific bird is also called Saranga. So Saranga Pashu Pakshinoho is the Vartika, is this Sutra. So Sarangaha means Sarani Angani Yasya. So it can mean a man who has strong limbs, or any masculine thing which has strong limbs. So Dirgha Sandhi Apavadaha, here Pararupa has happened. Para means latter. So the latter vowel alone is retained. The previous part is omitted. In Shakandhuhu, the first akara is deleted, only the second akara is retained. So we get Shak Andhuhu, Shak Andhuhu, Shakandhuhu. Similarly, Kark Andhuhu, Karkandhuhu. So in the place of the first and the second akaras, only the second akara features. So it means Pararupa. It would actually be wrong to say that the first akara is deleted. Technically, this is a Paninian way of putting it. In the place of the first and the second vowels, only the latter remains. So it is. They say it is Ekaha Purva Parayoho. Purva and Para. In the place of Purva and Para, only Pararupa remains. Next is Prakriti Bhava. Prakriti Bhava is where the conditions for doing Sandhi are there, but the Sandhi does not happen. So Ami Ishaha is a place where we don't do the Sandhi and say Ami Ishaha. You have to separate them and say as Ami Ishaha. This is by a rule other than this. That is, when words ending in dual combine with other words, no combination takes place. So this needs more explanation. The words ending in dual, which have ikara, ukara, or ekara, followed by a swara, even though the conditions are satisfied, no Sandhi happens. So Prakriti Bhava is an apavada or an exception to Sandhi specifically. So Ami Ishaha separately only you have to say. Amu Uhau. Amu is a Dvivachana pada. So Amu Uhau, those two guesses. Uhaha is a guess. So the letters, now Guna Sandhi. Akara, Ekara and Okara are called Guna letters. So we'll see what the Purva Varnas can be and what the Para Varnas can be for a Guna Sandhi to happen. So why is it called Guna Sandhi? Because the Adesha, or the letter which replaces the first and the second Varnas, is always a Guna letter. Guna letters are Ekara, Okara and Akara. When it is Akara, it is not replaced by just Akara. It is either Ar or Al, and the two specifically when Akara is followed by R, it is Ar. Akara or Akara followed by L, it is Al. So these are all based on the closeness of sounds. See, Rikara is similar to Repa, so Ar. Likara is similar to Lakara, so Al. This is the Guna Sandhi for you. The Sutram is Ad Gunaha. Ad is the Panchami of Akara. It can either be Hrasva or Dirgha Akara. Ad is the Panchami, like Ramat. Gunaha. So when Ad, Achi Pare, Achi is the Swaras, any vowel following Akara, then you get the Guna words, which are, Guna Varnas, which are Ekara, Okara, Akara. Akara is always followed by Repa or Lakara. We'll see the examples. I think we saw them already in the last class. We'll quickly go through them. Nara Indraha Narendraha, Deva Indraha Devendraha, Maha Indraha Mahendraha, Tatha iti Tatheti. So for Harasva and Dirgha akaras, examples are given. Similarly, Ikara. Nara Ishaha Nareshaha, Gana Ishaha Ganeshaha, Rama Ishaha Rameshaha, and Maha Ishwaraha Maheshwaraha. Next with U or U, you get Ukara. So Akara and Ukara. Ukara, Hita Upadeshaha. I think last time somebody asked about Gangotri. I think it is Uttari. Uttari is one which is northern or higher. So it is Gangotri. I said I'll come back to you with the clarification. So Hita Upadesha. Akara Ukara becomes Okara. Hita Upadesha, Hitopadeshaha. Chandra Udayaha, Chandrodayaha. Ganga Udakam. I think it was given wrongly as Udakaha in the last class. I've changed it in the slide. You also please make a note of it. Ganga Udakam. Udakam is always Napumsaka. So Ganga Udakam, Gangodakam, the water of Ganga. Rama Uktam. What was said by Rama? Rama Uktam, Ramoktam. So Jala Urmihi with Ukara, Jala Urmihi, Jalormihi, Nava Udhaha. Udhaha is that which is carried. Navodhaha, Yamuna Urmihi, Yamunormihi, Tatha Urdhvam. Urdhvam is up, Upari, Tathordhvam. Next with Rikara. Deva Rishihi, Deva Rishihi, Sapta Rishihi, Sapta Rishihi, Maha Rishihi, Maha plus Rishihi, Maharshihi, Raja Rishihi, Raja Rishihi. So here, everywhere where a Rikara follows, we will be seeing that the Sandhi is optional. You can either say Deva Rishihi together, even though it has Samhita, or you can say Devarshi. You can either do the guna or leave it. So that is the option we have with Rikara as the beginning of the second part. We saw other exceptions to the guna sandhi, which are Aksha Uhini, Akshauhini. So with reference to the Sainyam, we have seen that Kauravas had 11 Akshauhini. And Pandavas at 7 and so on. So Akshauhini, Vriddhi, you don't do a guna. It should have been Akshauhini, but the actual correct word is Akshauhini. As I told you, with Rishi, when Rikara follows, then you have the option. When Ak Varnas are followed by Rikara, then you either do the Sandhi, the Guna Sandhi, or you can just keep it as such. Brahma Rishihi or Brahmarshihi. Sapta Rishina. You have the same option. Sapta Rishina, Sapta Rishina. Rinam, Rina plus Rinam. Here it should have been Rinaranam. Because Akara and Rikara should have been Ar. But here we have Vriddhi, R. It becomes Rinaranam. Swa plus Irini is not Sverini, it is Swairini. Here again, Vriddhi happens. So, Akshauhini, Rinarnam, and Swairini, Vriddhi replaces Guna in these three exceptions. Now, the letters Akara, Aikara, and Aukara are called Vriddhi letters. So here again, the Purva Varna is always Akara or Akara. And when it is followed by Ekara or Aikara, you get I. It is followed by Okara and Aukara, you get O. The sutram for this is Vriddhihi Echi. H is A-Om, I-Ouch. So when H follows, When H follows means it can be A, I, O or Au. You get always the Adesha is a Vriddhi letter, which is Aikara or Aukara. So if you don't remember the sutra, you don't understand the sutra, it is perfectly fine. It is just a tool to remember. We'll see some examples here as well. Adya eva adyaiva. Tava eva tavaiva. Mama eva mamaiva. Cha eva chaiva. Tatha akara eva tathaiva. Sada eva sadaiva. Vanita eva vanitaiva. Now, when Aikara follows, Tava Aishwaryam, Tavaishwaryam, Mama Aishwaryam, Mamaishwaryam, Maha Aishwaryam, Mahaishwaryam, Raja Aikshata, Rajaikshata. Next, Aukara, Mama, sorry, it should have been Okara, I think. Mama Oshadhihi, Mamaushadhihi. Tava Oshadhihi, Tavaushadhihi. Maha Oghaha, Mahaughaha. Maha Oshadhihi, Mahaushadhihi. Next is Aukara. Jana Audaryam, Janaudaryam. Deva Audaryam, Devaudaryam. Maha Aushadham, Mahaushadham. So here again there are exceptions. So Bimba and Boshtaha, it should have been Bimbaushtaha. But here we can have an option. There's a Pararupam, Bimbaushtaha or Bimbaushtaha. Both are correct. Sthula Otuhu, both Sthulotuhu and Sthulautuhu are correct. Vriddhi is optional here as well. Shivayom, here it is only Pararupam. You don't say Shivayom, it is only Shivayom. Only Pararupam is correct here. So you should remember where options are given and where it is compulsory to have either with the Vriddhi or without the Vriddhi. So exceptions also need to be remembered. I think we saw till this. Now we will go to Yan Sandhi. Before that, there are some more questions which I will answer now. What is Sara? Sara is one with strength or essence. Essence is the Sara. So Sarani Angani means with reference to the limbs, it means with well-built limbs. Isn't Ami plural of Asau? Correct. It is the plural. That is why I said that rule does not apply in this case. But Ami Ishaha by another rule gets Prakriti Bhava. Brahma Rishihi or Brahmarshihi, are they two words? No, they are still two words only. I told you that by doing a Sandhi, the number of words will not change. Only in Samasa, the words are combined to give a single word. Whereas in Sandhi, the words still remain as separate words. The only thing is that we are pronouncing them together. Where do we find the words called out? They're all in the textbook, lesson 31. Rikara is missing in the Guna list. Oh, the Dirgha Rikara. Usually the Dirgha Rikara, I think I told you this long ago, it follows it is used only in Gunitakshara. It doesn't appear separately. So it's very difficult to find examples for that. So Rinarnam, how is it? Vriddhi. Vriddhi letters are Akara, Aikara and Aukara. Just like how in Guna, Akara is followed by Repha, in Vriddhi also, Akara is followed by Repha. So, Rina, Rinam becomes Rinarnam, and that is a Vriddhi Sandhi, because Akara is a Vriddhi letter. Okay. Ramachandran Mahathir, you have a doubt?
Yes, ma'am. I just asked that question about Brahma and
Brahma
Rishi.
Rishi. Huh.
Yeah, but my question was not that it is becoming one word. What I'm saying is, when we write it, you can we write it that Brahma Rishi is the Sandhi applied.
Yes.
But what I was asking you is, can you write it also as a Brahma Rishi without putting the gap in between? Brahma Rishi.
You can write it with or without the gap, but this whole thing is about pronunciation. Samhita is closeness in pronunciation, and you can say Brahma Rishi quickly, one after the other, without a gap, or you can say Brahma Rishi, and both are correct.
No, when you say it as Brahma Rishi, can we write it as a single word? In the sense, I don't mean it become one word. What I'm saying is, can we write it without putting the gap?
Without the gap is fine. Yes, you
because
can.
In your
write
example, you have put the gap. That's what
the gap is shown. Yes, no, but that doesn't make a difference in pronunciation. You can write it without. That is just to show that they are pronounced close together. You can write it close together.
Isn't it incorrect to write it with a gap, because Brahma is a neuter gender and Rishi is the masculine gender word? No?
Brahma Rishi.
No, Brahma.
Brahma.
The
yes,
short Brahma is a neuter gender.
It is a samasta padam. It is a samasta padam. So it is to be written close together. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So only the pronunciation remains the same. Just to show that you're not making it into Brahma Shri, they are probably given the gap.
There it will be like a Rishi Yasya Brahma Asti, some meaning, Ashaya comes, no? The meaning.
Brahmacha asau Rishischa.
I see.
So it is a samasta pada. It should be written together ideally. So it is a single word. They are not two words. Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavada.
So next is Yan Sandhi. Yan in Maheshwara Sutras, we know that Ha Ya Varat Lan. So starting from Ya, ending with La. That is L, Lakara. These are the Yan letters. So we have always seen that the Adesha which comes is the name of the Sandhi. So here when we are going to replace certain combinations by the Yan letters, it will be called Yan Sandhi. So what can the Purva Varna be? What can the Purva Varna be? Ikara or Ikara can be the Purva Varna. Paravarna can be any swara other than Ikara or Ikara. What happens if it is Ikara or Ikara following Ikara or Ikara? You will get Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. So Yan will not happen in that case. There only Dirgha Sandhi will happen. So it has to be followed by a swara other than Ikara or Ikara. And in that case, you get Yakara as the Adesha. When U or U is followed by any swara other than U or U, Vakara is the Adesha. R or R followed by any swara other than R or R, Repa is the Adesha. Lakara followed by any swara other than the Lakara is the Adesha. So Ya, Va, Ra, La, these are the Adesha letters or the words which are replacing the I, U, R, or L respectively. So that's why this is called Yan Sandhi. The sutram for this is Ikaha Yan Achi. So Ik is I, U, R, L. These letters I, U, R and L are called Ik letters. Ikaha is in Panchami, just like Marut, Marutaha. So after Ik, what comes? achi. Ach is all swaras, any swara. And by common sense, we know that it cannot be the savarna swara because then savarna dirgha will happen. So, if such a combination exists, then the adesha will be yan. What is yan? Yavarala, according to the Maheshwara Sutras. So, someone can try this. Anybody wants to try? Dr. Prakash Mohini Bhargava Bhagini.
Namaste, Bhagini.
Ram Ram, Namaste. So, asamana swara, E or E followed by asamana swara is another swara, gives yakara.
Yadi plus api, so E plus A becomes ya. It will be yadyapi, yadyapi.
Correct. I plus a, yadyapi.
Iti plus aprichat. Ityaprichat.
Ityaprichat. Iti, there is an ikara at the end. Aprichat has akara. The ikara will then be replaced by yakara. Notice that the akara still remains. Only the ikara is getting replaced by yakara. Whereas in our previous sandhis that we learned, both the former and the latter together are replaced by a single adesha. Here only the former is being replaced. Ityaprichat. Next, ikara and akara.
Atyacharaha. Ati plus achara, atyacharaha.
Samyak. Ati plus acharaha, atyacharaha.
Iti plus adi, ityadi.
Samyak. Iti plus adi, ityadi. So ikara here has been replaced by yakara because there is a swara which is other than ikara itself. If it had been ikara or ikara, it would have become savarna dirgha. Tamam bhagini, dhanyavadaha. Padma bhagini.
Rama Rama, Namaste.
Ikara here.
Gauri plus Asti. Gauri, yes. Gauryasti.
Yes. So just replace the ikara with yakara here. Gauryasti. Gauri plus asti. Gauryasti.
Gauryasti. Yeah. E plus A. Nadi plus Agachati.
Yes.
Nadya Gachati.
Nadya gachati. Nadi plus agachati. Nadya
Nadya.
gachati.
E plus U. Abhi plus Udayaha. Abhi plus Udayaha, it will become Udayaha. Before that, so Abhidya.
So
Abhyuday.
abhi has ikara at the end, and that ikara will be replaced by yakara.
Yeah.
So abhyudayaha. So abhyudayaha.
So it will remain Abhyudayaha.
Abhyudayaha. Only the ikara is replaced by the yakara.
E plus U. Iti plus Uvacha. Ityuvacha.
Correct. Iti plus uvacha, ityuvacha.
Uvacha. E plus U. Gauri plus Uttishtati. Gaur Yutishtati.
Samyak. Gaur Yuttishtati. So the ikara or ikara, it doesn't make a difference. It will become a yakara. Gaur Yuttishtati.
Gauri.
Samyak Bhati. Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavada.
Next, ukara. So ukara and vakara are closely related. So whenever there is an u or u followed by asamana swaraha, it becomes vakara. Vani Krishnavarya Bhagini.
Namaste Bhagini, Ram Ram.
Ram Ram, namaste.
Su, u plus a, su plus acham, swacham.
Yes. Sakara remains, ukara becomes vakara, swacham. Swacham. Acham itself is pure. Su acham is very pure.
Very pure. U plus a, su plus agatam, swagatam.
Yes. Su plus agatam, swagatam. Ukara is replaced by va.
R plus r, asamana swaraha,
Rekha.
rebha. R plus a, dhatr plus amshaha, dhatramshaha,
Correct.
dhatramshaha.
Yes. So the r, here it's a gunita-akshara, takara, rikara. Remove the rikara and put rebha. So it is dhatramshaha. Dhat, rebha and amshaha, dhatramshaha.
R plus a, pitr plus a, pitra.
Pitra. Evam matra. Matra plus a, matra.
R plus e, it's not come. Kartr plus e, kartri.
Kartri plus e, kartri.
R plus a, datr plus a, datre.
Datra plus a, datre. Datre is which vibhakti you remember?
Saptami.
Chaturthi.
Chaturthi.
Chaturthi is in Rikaranta is datre.
Datre.
Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavada.
Sri Ram Venkatesh.
Namaste, Acharya.
Namaste. Okay, so this is, I'll just unmute you in a minute. I'll explain this and then I will call. So Kavi and Etau. Kavi is the Dvivachana. Kavi Etau will remain as such because it is Prakriti Bhava. We saw that Ikaranta, Ukaranta, Ekaranta, Dvivachana words followed by swaras. The Ach Sandhi does not happen. So it is a Prakriti Bhava. Kavyetau will be wrong. Patu imau. So here also Patuhu, Patu, Patavaha, like Guru. So here the Prakriti Bhava happens and it remains as Patu imau. Amu asate. So here also it is in Dvivachana. Others Amu. So it is Amvasate. Is wrong. Amu asate is the correct form. This is the exception to Yan Sandhi. So next is the Ayavayava Sandhi. The Ayavayava word has 4 components. Ay, Av, Ay, Av. So the Sandhi is named after the Adeshas that are happening. Ay, Av, Ay and Av. It is sometimes called Yanta Vantadesha Sandhi. Yanta is Yakara as the Anta is Yanta. Vakara as the Anta is Vanta. So the Adeshas, if you notice, has either Yakara as the end or Vakara as the end. So that is why this is called Yanta Vantadesha Sandhi. It is called Ayadi Sandhi also. Ay, Adi. The first in the list is Ay. So Ay Adi Sandhi is also another name. So all the three refer to the same thing. What does it say? Ekara followed by any swara becomes I. Okara followed by any swara becomes Av. Aikara followed by any swara becomes I. Aukara followed by any swara becomes Av. So that is why it's called Ayavayava Sandhi. The sutram is Echaha Ayavayavaha. Echaha is H. H varnas are A Om I Ouch. So A O I O are H varnas. After H varnas, any swara Achipare I Av I Av is the Adesha. So after the letters A, O, I, O are respectively replaced by, I, Av, I and Av, the Yakara in the I and the Vakara in Av gets deleted sometimes. Deleted in the sense, Adarshanam Lopa. Lopa happens. This deletion is only rarely seen when Aukara is replaced by Av. We'll see the examples. So at the end of a word, when at the end of a pada, if we have done this Ayavayava Sandhi, sometimes the Yakara and Vakara get deleted. And that kind of deletion is rare when Av has happened. When Av Adesha has come, then we normally don't do the Vakara Lopa. So when we see more examples, this will be clear. So if somebody wants to try this, you can. Sriram Venkatesh. Sriram Venkatesh. Can you unmute yourself? No. Lalita Bhagini.
Namaste, madam.
Ramaram. Namaste. So Ekara plus any swara, what does it become?
Bale plus Upari.
Ekara and swara becomes Ay. So you have to replace Ekara with Ay.
Balai Pari.
Palayupari. The A is replaced by Ya. Ay. So
Okay.
Ay. Balayupari.
Okay. Balai.
Bal plus A plus Upari. Balayupari.
Oh, okay.
So next is Hare Iti.
Hare Yatiya.
Harayati.
Harayati. Yeah. You have to take it. Okay. Harayati.
Harayiti. So the Repa is there. After that, Ekara is there. Ekara is replaced by Ay. So Harayiti.
Iti.
So here the additional step of deleting the Yakara is also shown. Balayupari is also correct. Bala Upari. So the Yakara, after it gets deleted, you are left with the form Bala Upari. Okay. Similarly, Hare Iti, Harayiti is also a correct form. Hara, after the Yakara deletion, Hara Iti. That is also correct. Okara is replaced by what? Av.
Guru.
Guru. Ekaha.
Okay, we have to remove all these things and then okay, Guru Ekaha. I can't understand, madam.
So Ekara is there at the end of Guru. I'm sorry, Okara is there at the end of Guru. There is Gur and then O. That is Guru.
Yeah.
It is followed by a swara. Ekaha. Ekara is a swara.
Okay.
This is the only condition necessary for Ayavayava Sandhi. That is H Varna, A, O, I, O, followed by any Swara gives Ayavayava Sandhi. So here the Okara is replaced by Av. A is replaced by I, O is replaced by Av, I is replaced by Ay, Au is replaced by Av. These are the corresponding Adeshas.
Okay.
So here we have O. You have to replace Okara with Av.
Okay.
So Gur Av.
Gurau.
Ekaha.
Gurau Ekaha. Correct. Okay.
So Guravekaha or Gura Ekaha. This Vakara can sometimes be deleted. In the sense, when they are two separate words. Guru is the Sambodhana of Guru, right? Ekaha is a separate word. So since it is at the end of a pada, the Vakara has the option of being deleted. Gura Ekaha is also a correct form.
Okay.
Can you try this now?
Yeah. Now plus Swaraha. So Gur plus Au plus Ayam. Then Au means Au. So Gur plus Au plus Ayam.
Samyak.
Then we have to one. Then Gur plus Ayam. So Gur plus Ayam.
No, A remains. Only the Vakara is deleted. So Gura Ayam.
Oh, Gura Ayam. Okay. Okay. So ingeyum Gur plus Guran vandu. Okay. Gur plus Gura Ayam. Gura. Yes. So Va plus Ayu plus become Vayam. Okay. Gura Vayam. Now I understood, ma'am.
But this Vakara has to go. This is wrong actually. The verb.
Gurayam.
So Guravayam is just the combining of this. Guravayam is this. You have the option of removing the Vakara also. So it will be Gurayam itself. Okay. Instead of Gurayam, it can be Gurayam. Okay. But normally, as we mentioned, when Aukara is replaced by Av, the deletion does not happen. So that is why they have not done it here. Guravayam. We have retained it like that.
Okay.
For the other three cases, Ay, Av and Ay, we do the deletion. Yakara, Vakara deletion. So that is by a sutra called Lopaha Shakalyasya. So that is an optional deletion. That is not compulsory. Can leave it with the Ayavayava Sandhi itself. Bala, Yupari, Harayiti, Guravekaha, all are correct. But so extra step is this.
Bala Yupari we have to write. Bala Upari is correct. Bala Yupari. Okay. So yes. Hara Iti.
Yes.
Okay. Now I understood, ma'am. Okay. Thank you.
Dhanyavada. So there is some abhyasa, but before that, I think the Ayavayava Sandhi, some questions are there. So we'll first take them and then go to. This Maheshwara Sutra, same as the Akshara Samamnaya. Yes. In Sandhi, we do not need necessarily combining words in Samanadhikarana. So, Adhikarana is not important when it comes to Sandhi. Only in Samastapada, we look for that. Does the exception apply to plural Ami also? Amu? Yes, it does. Because it is an Ukaranta ending Dvivachanam, it does apply to Amu as well. So, Ekara followed by Ekara will get Ayavayava Sandhi and not a Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. Because in Savarna Dirgha, we saw only the Ak letters are involved. Akaha, Savarne Dirgha. A, I, U, R, L. only those varnas get savarna dirgha. Yakara or bakara can be deleted. Okay. Vani, Bhagini, and Ramchandran. Vani Krishna Varya Bhagini, I didn't understand your question.
Namaste Bhagini. What I'm asking is when we write hara iti, don't we further combine them like hareti, or do you write hara iti?
No. Yes, that's a good question. So once we have done the yakara vakara deletion, further sandhi is not allowed. You should retain it like that.
Okay, so you may have to write guru ekaha.
I forgot to mention that. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Gurau ekaha, gura ekaha, and it remains as such.
Okay, so you can't say guru rekaha hareti.
No guna happens after. No atsandhi happens after that.
Okay. One more thing, in the ayavayava sandhi is not properly given in the English version.
Okay.
In the textbook actually.
Okay. So is this explanation enough, or we can go through this one more time in the beginning of the next class? I think this is a little heavy because it will take some time to get used to this. We don't see this that often, so we'll have a little more practice with this.
Dhanyavadaha.
Is there any specific part that you have a doubt with in Ayavayava Sandhi?
Let me go through it again, then maybe in the next class.
Okay. So whatever is given in the textbook, the explanation has been given in the slides.
Actually,
as well.
what you have given the explanation, it's not there in the textbook.
Oh, okay. Okay. That should be fine. Just what are the conditions? What should be the Purva Varna? What should be the Para Varna? What should be the Adesha? These are the things that you need to know. The Adesha is in the place of the Purva Varna alone. For Yan Sandhi and Ayavayava Sandhi, only the Purva Varna gets replaced. The other Sandhis, both the first and the second letters get replaced.
Okay.
Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavada.
Ramachandran Mahodaya, you also have a doubt. Ramachandran Mahodaya?
Yes, thank you. Can you please go to just the previous screen, please?
Yes.
Here, I had a question. With the when the au is there in the first word, how do we say it's optional? You can't really, because if the last example, instead of guravayam, if you write it as gura space ayam, then you could misinterpret as gurai. Gurai ayam also will end up as gura ayam, right?
Only the context you will know, whether it is a vakara that has been deleted or the yakara. But
I thought,
luckily, yes.
No, I thought for the au thing, that is not really optional. I thought you have to make it guravayam, one word. I mean, when
yes,
I say
that's what we said. If for all the others, it is optional, but we normally don't do it with the av, which is for au. Au adesha is av. So with the av, we do not remove the vakara. Generally, we do not remove the vakara. But the Lopashakalya rule applies to all the four. Ayav, all the four. But in practice, we don't see the vakara deletion.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It is still correct. Grammatically, it is correct, but it is a rare scenario.
Oh, you mean to say you can still write that last example as gura space ayam?
Yes.
I see. Okay.
The sutras permit this, but the vakara deletion is not seen in usage. That is the thing.
Okay.
Dhanyavad.
And my other question was, I kept asking, asau, amu, ami. So amu is the dvivachana. Ami is the plural.
Yes.
Ami is the plural. So how can we apply the exception rule for the plural part? Plural.
Yeah. So that is by another sutra called Adaso Mat. So
I see.
So this is Idude Dvivachanam Prakrihyam is the sutra by which the Dvivachana gets Prakriti Bhavaha. Whereas there is another sutra where Ami Ishaha, when others is followed by that is where the makara is there in others shabda, then the prakriti bhava happens.
The same thing that happens for the dual, same thing happens
For the same thing, yes.
I see.
Specifically with regard to the others shabda, this is the sutra which gives a prakriti bhava.
Oh, thank you, madam. That's very, I've never heard that one. Thank you.
Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad.
Any questions? Please explain once again in the next class, madam. Definitely. We'll start with Vyoma-Sandhi in the next class. Okay, so Vyoma-Sandhi is not given completely in the English version of the textbook. We will do a complete explanation in the next class as well. And if you need more detailed notes, that also can be provided in the form of slides. So let us stop here. But since we have done almost all the ach sandhis, you can try to do the sandhis for the lesson 21. We'll take up lesson 21 next. So you can attempt the sandhis. Wherever sandhi has already been done, you try to split it. When sandhi is missing, you try to do it. So you get to practice the sandhis. So this is the homework. Identify the ach sandhis in lesson 21, and we'll work on that in the coming class. Okay, so stop. Shanti mantra. Om sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramayaha. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kaschit dukkha bhag bhavet. Om shanti shanti shanti. Dhanyavadaha.